Hey there, Navy Doc 5184 here. Welcome to another music reaction. Today I'm reacting to Good Girl by Diana Ankudinova. So I'm actually really looking forward to this one because I think this is actually the first song of hers that it hasn't been a part of some sort of like live performance or vocal competition. So I guess in a sense I'm really excited because I feel like this is going to really give me a real more what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say real feel for what she's all about, but at the very least, considering that this was actually done this year, so at least I'm going to get a more modern, up-to-date version of some of her performances to see where she's at now. So I'm really looking forward to it in all sorts of sense because, with everything I've seen, it feels like it's been, has she done? Yeah, she has done covers. I do remember doing a cover. In fact, that was the first one I've seen of her. So, like a cover, folk song, or anything like that. I think I've heard her kind of go into some pop, but with this, it's like, okay, this is gonna be like her style. So, I'm really looking forward to seeing what this is gonna be about. So, really, in terms of what to expect or anything like that, I can't really say I have any expectations. Outside, it's probably going to be a marvel. I mean, her voice always amazes me whenever I hear it, just because of just how, I guess, mesmerizing in a way. It's like you really kind of get drawn into whatever it is she's singing about. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I will leave a link to the original video in the description below. Let's go ahead and get started. Hey there, thanks for stopping by and I appreciate you being here. If you enjoy the content and would like to give some extra support to the channel, feel free to check the description for various ways to do so, some which will include an affiliate link to Dubby, which you use, you get a 10% off your order, and also a link to my merch store, which is constantly running promotions and deals, as well as a link to my Patreon page, which you can get exclusive perks and content. Naturally, liking the video and leaving a comment helps as well. Thanks again, and I will catch y'all down the road.
I was thinking, who am I in this shallow, scripted world?
Okay, so it's in English.
Twice, loving someone I just ignore. I keep dancing.
Wait a minute now. What is this?
I keep dancing on alone. I'm just a good girl. Don't touch me.
Yo. Yo. Wait a minute now. This. I wasn't ready for this. All right. I am trying very hard to choose my words wisely here. This, going through halfway up through the song so far, I feel like this 1 minute and 15 seconds of this song has completely changed how I see this woman. I was not expecting this type of song. And when I say this type of song, I'm like, I don't know what to classify. I can't fully classify it as pop. I don't know the technical term for it nowadays, for like popular, like electronic dance music, but I feel like that there's got to be more than just simply saying like electronic dance music, something like you'd hear along the lines of like Diplo or something, I think that's how you pronounce it. But lots of times my age shows and I just go to like like old school like techno or rave beats or something like that. That's like the type of feel I'm getting with the song, and I was not ready for that. And not even that. And I know I was talking earlier about how it's like, oh, she sings in English. And, it was just, I wasn't expecting I guess you could say, an English lyric song. I know she can sing it. I've heard her sing English, and she does it well. So it's not that I didn't know that she doesn't sing English. It's just I wasn't expecting this to be a song that was sung in English. So that was where I was kind of going with that one. I feel like I really need to clarify that remark right there. But I mean, everything about this, the sound, and even her style in this is like, okay, I'm not going to lie, there's a part of me that almost wishes I would have probably mentioned that this was the song I was going to react to, because maybe some of y'all could have warned me that everything that I've, reacted to her prior, it was not going to properly prepare me for this, because it did not. Like, everything that I've reacted to for her prior to this did not prepare me for her to go off and drop it like this. Wow.
When I became a little more mature, there are even more stupid people around me. I'm fading out.
That ain't no lie.
Excuse. Give me some space and leave me. I keep dancing all night long. I keep dancing on my own. I keep dancing all night long. I'm just a good girl. Don't touch me. I don't smoke and cigarettes. You're too boring for me. Good girl, I'm busted. Like all this universe, babe, you can be with me.
Yo, Diana, get it. Oh no, that's not fair. That's not fair. You can't leave us with just that. That's not fair. Alright, y'all, that was Diana Ankudinova with Good Girl, and leave it to YouTube and cards to completely drain the energy out of something like that. Oh man, as I was whining when that thing popped up, that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough. We needed more. We needed at least a good, 2 more minutes. But you know what? No, let's be greedy. We needed more like 3 minutes of that. That was amazing. I was not ready for that for her. And as I said in my first pause break, that has really completely changed. Well, see, and I hate saying that, because I mean it in the most endearing way, but at the same time, it almost sounds like I'm kind of knocking everything she's done before, and I totally don't mean to do that in that way. I just can't figure out a way to really express it by just saying, when I say that this song has completely changed my outlook of her, because the thing that I also have to take in consideration that when I do say that is I haven't really reacted much to her yet. There's so much of her catalog that she has that I probably haven't even touched yet. Like, I even saw, like, on an info card, she did, like, Unbreak My Heart. And that's just like, yo, if that's the song I'm thinking it is, that may be my next one for her. Like, I would love to hear her do some Toni Braxton. Ooh, boy. That's going to be a good one. But, already getting sidetracked. Get back on track. But, everything that I've reacted to her so far has either been like a small live performance, which I think she did even before she started doing these vocal competitions, I believe, or they've been a part of like a vocal competition. So I probably only barely even scratched the surface of everything that she's done. Now, the thing I will say is that even through those vocal competitions, I was able to see that she can really vary herself with, what she does in terms of style. But it's one thing to know that she can do it, but it's another thing to actually see it, like, right there. I mean, wow. I mean, that was just absolutely amazing. Like, everything about it, I mean, whew. you know, this is one of those songs where it's just like you like it so much where it's like probably as soon as I hit stop recording, I'm gonna find the song and put it on my music playlist, because there is really nothing bad I can say. Everything about it was great. I mean, the beat and everything was catchy, the music, and the lyrics themselves were, you know, it's like fun would probably be a weird word to use with the lyrics like that, but I mean, the song itself, that was a fun song. And it's like, it's kind of funny how I was talking about beforehand, how her voice kind of is just so mesmerizing and you kind of get, you know, like sucked into the performance. But this time it wasn't just her voice, it was the song as a whole that just got me sucked in, where it's just like, you know, thank goodness I don't have, you know, such a bad camera where, you know, all that movement's gonna, you know, completely ruin all my focus and everything. Granted, I probably wouldn't have cared. That song was that enjoyable. But I'm telling you right now, you know, sometimes when I find a song that I really like so much, I try to put it, you know, like where I would put it in like my top 5, you know, for what I've reacted to so far on an artist. But I'm telling you right now, this is number 1 easy. And it's not even close. As amazing as her other stuff was, this one had me just so hooked. And this is definitely one of those songs that I could probably listen to hours on end on repeat and not get bored with it. So this is probably my favorite for her. But you know what? I think that what I'm going to start doing, because I know that a lot of my videos I have in my watch queue for her are still stuff from like some vocal competitions. I might have to start straying away from those. So if y'all could give me some strong recommendations of like actual like music videos that she has, or if she's, I know there's one, I think she has like a Christmas cover or something, like even covers that she's done, but anything that's not like a live performance or anything like that, like actual like music videos, if you have, please send me some suggestions for those, because if nothing else, this song told me that I am missing out on a ton and I've got a lot of catching up to do. So what would be the best songs to do to catch up on that aren't a part of like any of these music competitions? Because I feel like that I've really kind of pigeonholed myself with that. As great as they are, I really feel like I'm missing out on really just how great she is, because this was fire. This was fire, and I need more stuff like this in my life. So I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that, and thank y'all for stopping by on this nice little roller coaster of a reaction. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, feel free to do so and hit the notification bell so you can be alerted anytime a new video pops up. And definitely check out my other reactions to Diana right over here. Thanks again for stopping by. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will catch y'all down the road.